Hello everyone. Yeah, it's another Stitch Birds Flosstube, and oh dear, they're not starting so well. Sorry, my head is a little bit of a mess. Just got some bad news yesterday, and yeah, my head is just a little bit off, but I still would like to try and make an effort to get a Flosstube out. At least I've already filmed all of those little videos, so you don't have to watch me all teary and all weird. Yeah, Daisy agrees as well. What are you doing, crazy girl? I think she's trying to cheer her mommy up. Yeah, good girl, that Daisy. Anyway, so it's the end. Well, it's the first day of June today, so I thought that I would do like the May Flosstube. I just don't have that many videos for May. It has ended up being May ended up being really weird for me. I've still stitched, mainly like the challenge stuff that I do sort of every month. But other than that, I haven't really done a lot of stitching. But sorry. But I think I still have 2 finishes to show. So it hasn't been all bad. And you'll find out later in the video from one of the small ones that June is going to be also a really weird month for me. I just need to do something different. And I think especially now. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry for a bit sad start for the video. I was hoping that I would just be alright doing the start and everything, and send you off watching all the little videos while I watch them as well, and then come back and be better. But yeah, it's a little bit tough. Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about like my recent Flosstube videos. Just a second. Okay, just had to blow my nose. Oh, I'm just thinking about my Flosstube videos lately. Now I feel like there's been like a couple of very sad starts, and thinking anybody new coming to watch will be like, oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? This is not what Flosstube is. But yeah, unfortunately the last year and a half have been really, really tough, and every now and then done a bit better, and you can always so clearly see it in me when I'm making video. Am I feeling better? Yeah. Today, definitely just wanted to just hide away in bed, but I thought I would try and get up and get on with something, and I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna get my Flosstube done, get that out. Then I might have to just go into hiding for a little bit. Just take a little break and see what's what. And I mean, surely bad luck can't just like go on forever, right? I'm ready for it to change. If you can send some good wishes to the universe for me and and tell the universe that it's time now to change my luck to like better. That would be that would be much appreciated. I would like that so much. I really would. I would like it so much. Okay, so well, do I need to introduce myself? My name is Laura. I live in Melbourne, Australia. I am originally from Finland, but I have lived here for quite a few years now. Love cross-stitching, especially I love back-stitching when it's not too problematic, because every now and then you get a pattern that is very, very, very problematic when it comes to back-stitching. But I still love back-stitching. I like stitching wonky animals and rainy days and landscapes that remind me of Finland, and just some things with nice colors and things that make me smile. Or make me feel melancholy. It's like the opposites. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. So I'll just send you off. I think it's going to be a lot of the Lakeside Village and the cycling challenge. I think that's pretty much what I've done, and I didn't even film those daily, so we just have catch-ups every now and then. And I think at the end I need to just see what I haven't shown yet, and we'll just do a little catch-up at the end. So thanks so much for being here, though, and a huge thank you for the lovely subscriber for using the thank you button for me after the last video. Thank you very, very much. That was so appreciated. Thank you. You're extremely kind. Okay. Get watching, get stitching. I'll see you here in I don't know, hour and a half? Something like that. Okay, good morning. It is Saturday, 9th of May, and about 5 a.m. and I am about to start stitching for the day. This, of course, is the first video for this Flosstube, so better show what I'm actually stitching. This is Dimensions Lakeside Village, and this year I am doing 100 stitches a day so that I can get it finished by the end of the year. I'm going to be doing this with my Dimensions kits so that I could finish one a year, because otherwise they just seem impossible to get finished. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so yes, my stitching is looking very bitty at the moment. I just do my 100 stitches wherever I fancy it that day. Today I've decided to go with this terracotta color, and there's a bit to do there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get that stitching done and then go on to the cycling stitching for today. I got my stitches done with this terracotta bit here. I think I did like I think I did like 30 extra stitches for, so those will be towards my 100 tomorrow, which is great. So a bit of progress on that, and then we move on to the next bit of stitching. So at the moment I am doing the Giro d'Italia cycling stitching challenge, which means that every day I stitch as many stitches as the cyclist to do kilometers that day. Let me just grab that, which is this one. So yesterday I did 147, so today it's 221 stitches, and so on and so on. The Mondays are usually days off, like rest days for them, so days off for me. And my whip is sweeping planes. My starting percentage was 60.19, and during these 3 and a bit weeks I'll do 3,466 stitches, which is so great for any whip. I usually, for these cycling challenges, because I do, like last year I did 3, and I'm gonna do the same ones this year. Sorry, I'm just having a mess here. So this one is the first one of the 3. And yeah, I always pick a whip that I've struggled to move forward, make progress in, or finish, or whatever, something that is a little bit difficult. So this is my oldest whip, this Sweeping Plains by Country Threads. This was like the 50% point here, so I've done the left side. Now I just have the right side to do. And during this challenge, I will be able to fill up all of this and the sky, and do a little bit of the last quarter as well, which is still hidden away there. So every day I usually pick a color from whatever is the leftmost one, because I know that the usual typewriter method is to go the top row and keep picking a color there and stitch away, but because I stitch in columns, that is more comfortable way for me. So I usually move from left to right and go from top to bottom a column, and whatever is the leftmost thing, like this is currently the leftmost, so that will be the next color I pick, whatever that is. But I still have a needle here. I have some thread on this needle, which I think is this nice green color here. So I'm gonna continue stitching that until that thread runs out. Let's see. Oh, okay, don't have that much left. So, and then I will go back and yeah, pick that color, grab a length of thread and stitch away. Sometimes I end up picking an extra length of thread and keep going with the color if I just feel like stitching with it. Or I just do the one and then go and pick the next color and the next color and next color and whatnot. So on and so on. Yeah, so 221 is what I need to do today, which is certainly not bad. I like these cycling challenges because the daily stitchy amounts really aren't too bad. I think that most it's like 240. So really not crazy. And the lowest, I think it's like, was it like 40 something this time? I mean, it depends on the challenge. Yeah, 42 is the lowest. The highest is 244 stitches. I think it's like average. Average is sort of, I don't know, maybe 190. Haven't really counted, but that's what I reckon. So I'm gonna get on with that. Keep watching first 48 and yeah, get my daily stitchings done. And I wonder what I'll stitch after that, because I'm still in a little bit of a slump after my finish, like over a week ago though. But I think the stitching is starting to come back. I can do these sort of like a must stitch that is in the plans, but then I seem to go a bit lost afterwards. So let's see what happens. But yeah, I reckon I'll enjoy doing. It's funny that like I've been really struggling to get this one stitched, but when it comes to a challenge, like I'm quite enjoying doing, I guess because it's like a limited number of stitches, so I don't have to go over that number, which is great. Yep, it's me here. Tuesday morning. I've totally fallen behind with my filming. I got Flosstube done though, so that was great. And my stitching slump just continues. Like, it's crazy. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. I still want to stitch, but it's just like the feeling just hasn't come back yet, or the focus on what I want to do. Anyway, before I forget, I forgot to show the cover picture in the last little video, just in case if you haven't seen it or you've forgotten what it looks like. Sweeping planes. It's very pretty. So I've stitched all the way here. So this bit is what I'm working on now. That area here. Going to get it done. Keep it in a lovely chicken bag by my friend Sherry. Not that it has spent much time in this one this year, because it's been out just waiting and hoping that I would work on it. Hasn't happened enough, but it's happening now because of the challenge. I think we need to do some catching up, since I haven't been very good at filming. The usual thing, let's get dimensions out. Let's see, let me just put the thread, the back. There we go. Does it look any different? Probably not. At the moment, I'm doing half stitches, the green ones. That there isn't like too much here. So I decided to just go for that next. Oh my gosh, I love this where there's like the full coverage or something. So pretty. So just like in the previous video, I've just continued adding randomly the colors, sometimes going for the lowest number of stitches left in that color. But this was so empty when I started working on this slice here, and it's like little by little the structure is starting to form, like the building, and I think this must be the edge of the water then, where the water ends. So it is exciting to see that, but still picking it up to work on, not as much fun yet. So sweeping planes, I think there's probably like one day. Is there one day or 2 days that I haven't shown yet? Because yesterday was Monday, so that was a rest day with no stitching, and I haven't done today's stitches yet. But here it is at the moment. Like when I post in the event in Facebook, like my update, when I posted the last update, because I usually do like the picture of how it's now, and have there the picture of the beginning of the challenge. So when I posted this, I could really see like that there's no difference to the start picture, and I think it's because I've been filling up here, so this is starting to look different. And of course, I mean, I did backstitch the little chicken there, so that looks different. Haven't really been up here too much. Yeah, I'm still going with the just picking the whatever is on the left and going with that. That seems to be the easiest way at the moment to work on it. And because I think when I'm tempted to change my method is if it's a day when I would need to do many stitches, and because I can easily get into a mode of, what if I can't get them done? Even though it's only 200 and something, like, you know, I can do these. But I just get into that mindset of, what if I can do it? And then I'm tempted to just go for like different method, like picking the color with the most stitches or something like that. So I need to just stick to what I'm doing. There we go. So after I've done this video, that's what I'm going to go to then immediately after this. So I haven't worked at all on my haven't worked at all on my Etsy project, our current Etsy project, which is a shame because it's still there. Haven't done my 2 new starts that I planned. No. I even picked all the threads for the squirrel and the fabric is sitting there, but no. I've spent more time away from the desk, been working on our current jigsaw puzzle. We went to an op shop, like thrift shop, on Sunday and got 2 more puzzles. God, I love shopping there for puzzles because they're so cheap. Of course, you sometimes have a missing piece or something. That's okay though. I'm not. That's fine because it's not like we're gonna frame them and anything. We're just gonna get it done, pull it apart, and move on to the next one. Yes, but I have made progress on a project. But where is the cover picture? Because you know that this is my current project for the 26 in 26 challenge, which means having a Stitchy goal for each fortnight, minimum 500 stitches. So I have finished many projects now because of that. Let me just grab let's grab my list so I can show it here. Because last year, at the end of the year, I wrote my possible finishes list. And as you can see, I don't have many left on this list anymore, which is just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So when I signed up for that challenge, I decided that I'm just going to pick one of these, keep working on it, 500 stitches a fortnight until it's finished. Because it's like extra stitching, you know, something that like I have always many whips that I just don't want to pick up. Even though I still like the image, I just don't want to stitch them. And I knew that I would seriously struggle to get them done. So this has been like a good way to crack on with it. Just like get my 500 stitches done. If I don't want to do anything more than that, then the next fortnight, do another 500. And once it gets closer to the finish, then I will probably find the enthusiasm to finish. And that is exactly what has happened. And I decided to start like with the top one, which was the Autumn Sheep, the French pattern by Tralala, and really struggled with that. I did that quite a few fortnights because I did not want to stitch that. Doing 500 a fortnight, that was really hard. And then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, I think I've got this. I can finish it. And then I have just been going down the list. Of course, some of them have been finished for like just for other reasons. But chamomile cat. Did I do chamomile cat for 500 stitches? I think I did. And then I moved it to be my biathlon project. Bacon and eggs I just finished otherwise. Then Texas Bluebonnet was the next one for the fortnightly challenge. What's then? Okay, Barnyard Morning I finished otherwise. And Early Morning Santa, yeah, did that separately as well. So the next fortnightly one was Night Garden. I did at least 2 of the 500 stitch lots, which were so needed because I really, really struggled with the left side of that pattern. I still don't quite understand, but my brain just, like, my brain doesn't like, you know, like Quaker patterns and that sort of things. I really struggle to know which direction to go, and it's just, I don't find it pleasant. And in my head, I feel like the left side was like, it doesn't have anything to do with Quaker patterns. It doesn't even look like it, but it had something similar to that for me. And that's why I struggle with it. But this helped me get through it, do my 500, that's it, done for the fortnight. And yeah, got to the point where it was fun. So then the next one down, because I really wanted to jump maybe to one of the other ones, but it's been working going down the list, so I'm going to stick to that. So at the moment, it's Reflections of Amsterdam, which I really like my project, this one, but it is not a pattern that I want to stitch. Stitching it for a reason, because I want it to be a little memory of my aunt who was married to a Dutchman, and I visited her once and they took me to Amsterdam, and can't really remember anything about visiting. We visited many places. I remember I bought a Whitney Houston cassette from Amsterdam. I think that's I think that's my only thing I remember from there. Oh, what a memory. I certainly listened to that cassette a lot. So the next one, well, I've done Woolly Jumpers, I've done Dawn. How did I manage to finish Dawn? Like, it's craziness. So Moomin and the Sea will then be the next one to work on. That's a lot of blow. Les Amoureux, I don't know if I can do that as the 500 stitches. I've told this before that I'm working on it from a book, and I find the book pattern quite difficult to read because of the background of the pattern. There is like light blue, and some of the colors don't have a symbol. There's just a colored square, and for some reason I just find it quite hard to see the light. I think it's like a light brown and whatnot. Like, I don't know why it's so difficult. I just wish that it was done in a more clear way. Then again, it could be just me who struggles and nobody else does. So, so I don't know if I'll skip over that for this challenge, and I just have to work on it otherwise, like just keep adding a few stitches here and there. I don't know. So then it'll be First Snow, I got Henpeck. And Lakeside Village, I mean, that will not be for the fortnightly. Then, it would make finishing it faster, though. So that's a bit tempting. My friend Amy keeps telling me that I should make a new list so that I already have more things. But it's like I told her, it's a bit of a mixed bag because it would be lovely to have like a list with that is, you know, refreshed sort of regularly, new ones added, but then I can't get to the end of it. So there's that. So I don't know. Like, it's tempting to rewrite this already with just what I've got left, because it's a bit sad when there isn't much left. But on the other hand, it shows that I've worked really hard on this, and yeah. I think I may need to swap my two lists so then I can see this whole list, because that's what I was complaining about, that it's behind my... Sorry for the view. Let me just put this here in. Okay, now I can see that whole list. I think that'll make me happy. So here we go. Yeah, ink circles, reflections of Amsterdam, and as you know, I'm only stitching this area here because I don't really care about the middle bit, or I don't know. I just don't know. I wanted the bikes, I wanted the buildings. That's it. So I'm stitching this one 3 times with 3 different blue silks that I had. And I have managed to stitch 2 of the rows now. And I'm working on the 3rd one. So that's pretty exciting. Here is how it is. So, like I said, there isn't a huge difference in the colors, but they are still clear enough. Like this one is definitely lighter than this one, and this one is darker than this one. So I'm glad that it worked out. Worked out all right. So I am utterly bored stitching the same thing again. Oh my gosh, it's just, yeah, oh. But like I said, like when I don't feel like stitching anything else, this has been fine, like just pushing this forward. Last night sort of did that bit first, then I started doing like the bottom of the building a bit. Then when ran out of that thread, I started doing like the tops of the building, and I think I'm gonna keep going to tops and bottoms until the edge, then come back to all the windows, and then move the key-snap and do the rest. So it's gonna be good. But yeah, this is not that far from a finish now, so I'm hoping that sometime during this Flosstube you're gonna get a finish. And I'll be pretty happy to get rid of this from the web pile as well. But I'm really glad though that I've stitched it, because it has been like a meaningful pattern in that way. And I know it was, I don't think this was my idea to do it like the 3. I just can't remember who suggested it. So whoever suggested it, thank you, you know, because it has turned out to be a good idea. Stitching wise, that's it. That's all I've done. But now I've got a few goodies to show. My God, what has happened? I feel like the last 2 Flosstubes, I've had so many nice things to show. Well, okay, it was my birthday, so this is birthday related as well, because I was so kindly given a couple of gift cards for 123 Stitch for my birthday. Thank you so much. Like, It was so exciting to go shop there. And again, my package went missing. I don't know what is going on with 123 Stitch and the shipping company they use, because both times that I've ordered now in the last 6 months, my packages have like never made it past the shipping company. Like, what's happening? I don't get it. But at least they do resend the package. So, but when they resend it, there's been no problem at all. So I don't know. I don't know where the problem is. Come here, lovely things. I think that was it. Got five lovely things in my package. It's very exciting. 6 things. I got a kit. I have if you know I've been wanting this one. It's an RTO kit. Yay! I finally got it. I was so scared that like this would disappear from the shops before I would have a chance to get it. And it's called My Thoughts and Reflections, M1049. It is so beautiful. I think it's going to be a little bit of a nightmare to stitch the water. At least it's not like just one color. I mean, it does have different colors, so it should be fine. But I so love it. Like, that's where I just want to be sitting there. I want to be able to jump into that water. I just want to just float there, and oh my gosh, I love being in water. There we go. We got this white Ada this time. And the beautiful colors in their lovely thread sorters. Even though it drives me a bit crazy when they staple them together, because I need to pull them apart and, you know, end up tearing them a little bit. I think this one has 3. I mean, I understand why they do it though, so that they stay together when changed. This one has 16 count, 8 up. Yay! So that's great. So happy I've got that. I feel like I should have like an RTO year of stitching, like do nothing but, okay, maybe do a dimensions daily thing on the side. Then I ordered a fabric because I saw this and I feel like it's even prettier than I thought. It is sparkly blue Ada. Well, you can see it is gorgeous. Haven't taken it out of the bag, but it feels really soft. This is 16 count crystal whirlpool Ada. Looks great. Looks really great. No idea what I'll stitch on. It was just a nice addition. So this one will be a new start when my friend Donna receives her pattern. I don't know if she's remembered to order hers yet, but when she gets hers, then we'll stitch this. I mean, I'm in no hurry, so. What? No, no. Oh, it's another pattern with the stupid specialty fancy flosses. Oh no, it does have DMC. Okay. Wait. Ah, okay. Never mind. Ignore my whinging. It's mostly DMC. It only has one classic Colorworks. And it has even a like sort of DMC conversion, like it says approximate conversion. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. So this is the pattern, is the designer Stitchy Pros. It says Holly Freeman, and the pattern is called If Crabby. Here it is. If Crabby, please return to the beach. I thought that it was wonderful. Oh, I really like it. Nice and simple. I love the look of the lettering. I love the water. But when this arrived, Mr. Bird asked me, does it bother me that the frame doesn't go up? It didn't, but now it now it does. I think it'll be fine though, but it's like I'm in two minds, like do I want it or not? But I can certainly fudge it like if needed. But it's a really fun one though. Like I think this will be a fun stitch and fairly quick one as well, I reckon. Then I got this thing. It's just for finishing, so not the pattern. It's like a wooden display thing that you can then paint and set it up. It has the stand bit as well that you put bottom, so can't really see it, so I can't remember exactly how it works. Is it just a thing that has like a slot and you stick this into it like the stand? But gosh, what a fancy finish thing. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure I can manage it that fancily. And I mean, I don't even know what I would use it for, but I thought it would be really nice to have this though. I wonder if my seagulls could... That could be small enough. The one I finished... Was it finished in the last Flosstube or the previous one? It was that kit, Alisa kit. But that finish could be small enough to put on this one though. Oh my gosh, there's just a lot of thinking of how to finish, what color and whatnot. Okay, I'm just gonna put it aside. Okay, then the last two things. So I've got a Mill Hill kit. Is this one. I have wanted this one for ages, and thank goodness for this area having several different greens, because if that was just single color, oh my gosh, I don't know, there would never be end to the complaining. But that is going to be wild, that umbrella. So this is from the Curly Girl design series. It's called Mama Said. It said, Mama said there'd be days like this. She just didn't say there'd be this dang many. And I felt like this is last year and this year. Yeah, it's because it has really been rough, so it kind of feels like this should be a new start. Yeah. It says things won't always be easy, but man, they could be a little less hard sometimes. Yeah, that is exactly how I feel. Yeah. But yeah, how fun will it be to do the rain with the beads there? That's lovely. That's lovely. And here are the oh my gosh, the colors look so pretty. I love those greens. And yeah, nice to have some different kinds of beads. Oh, you know what I like? I don't think this has petite beads. These all look big ones, which means no full crosses needed for putting down the beads. I like that. Then I have one more Mill Hill kit. This is one of the newer ones. It is the sardines. I could not resist this one. Absolutely could not resist this. And yeah, this is from this year. The treasure in this one is a little heart. Now my stitcher friend Elizabeth left out the heart from hers when she stitched this and put one of the birds there instead. I don't know yet what I'll do. And it has a little bit of metallic here as well. Did I draw the back already? Probably not. There we go. So how exciting was it to receive this package? It came even on Saturday, which, you know, don't usually get mail delivered on Saturday unless it's like Amazon orders or something. So that was pretty exciting. Wondered whether to show it in the previous Flosstube as I was sort of finishing it that day, but decided to leave it for this one. So there's some nice goodies to show. Yeah, I'm so happy I've got some fun Mill Hills to stitch. Okay, so am I up to date now? I think so. Hey, Daisy. Daisy and I have the heater on yet again today because it's still a bit cold. We both like it when it's warm in the house, so it's been good. And I've been a bit proud of myself because I've done a bit of cooking. I've been making some soup and then freezing the soup so that, especially for Mr. Bird, so that he always has something to eat when he's hungry. Or if I'm struggling to get round to sorting any dinner or anything, that he only needs to go to the freezer, heat up some soup, and we always have some bread in the freezer as well. So there's always something to have, which makes me just so happy. And, it, you know, got something healthy to eat as well. The first soup I made was sweet potato and corn. And then I thought that I've made 3 soups. Because for a couple of lunches, I made a Chinese chicken noodle soup. Oh my gosh, it's been so delicious. So delicious. So we've had that a couple of days in a row because it was just so good. Oh my gosh, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like making it again today because I still have garlic and I got ginger. I feel like I think I've got all the ingredients for it. I might even put a picture of it because I was just proud of myself for making it. And yesterday I made a lentil soup. It was lentil soup with a little bit of curry paste in it and some coconut milk. So that's in the freezer now as well in portions. And I did see that there was some very cheap pumpkin sale today, so I thought about making a pumpkin soup as well, that in the freezer, but I just looked in the freezer and it's chock full. So maybe not yet. But I do have a kilo bag of carrots in the fridge, and one of my soup plans was a Thai carrot coconut soup. So I may make that anyway. I'll stuff those soups in the freezer. They definitely don't have to cook many dinners for a bit. So yeah, that's kind of good. Okay, but yeah, we've certainly strayed off the Stitchy chat, but it's nice to talk about other things every now and then as well. And of course, with always the cookbooks hovering there in the background, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Get to stitching, get my stitches done for the day. Then get back to the Reflections of Amsterdam. Move that further, like so this is halfway. I would love to get that half done. Then I know I am on home stretch. That's good. And did I say what I've been watching? I have watched a series called The Chelsea Detective. Somebody recommended that to me, I think in a live stream. And it's really good. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. It sounds like they're still making, going to make season 4. So that's fantastic. I am watching season 2 at the moment, so not much left. Oh, one more thing. I've just got to tell this. Because I did not have a good night last night. Like, oh my gosh, it was not good, because last night I sat in my green chair and I was watching a Swedish crime show, sort of murder show. And I really like that one. It's called Sandham Murders. It's on SBS if you are here in Australia. But of course, yeah, it has subtitles, so can't really do stitching while watching that. So I watched like one season. So one case is like one season. So it's usually like 4 episodes. Then at night, I seem to be seeing like Swedish, like something to do with Sweden nightmares. No, they were not ice hockey ones. Oh dear. There's always a massive rivalry in ice hockey between Finland and Sweden. So, but yeah, I just kept seeing nightmares. Just can't remember exactly what. But yeah, I kept waking up. And for some reason, when I was awake, I kept like, I found myself doing Swedish verb conjugation. Why? Just why? Haven't had to do that for what, 30 years? 35 years? Yeah, it's been 35 years, hasn't it, since I studied Swedish and had to do the verb conjugation. So it was a bad night. It was just so weird. Oh, those damn Sweden. But yeah, I'm still watching that series every now and then when I don't feel like doing anything, that I can just sit there and just read the subtitles, because I don't understand everything otherwise. I do recognize an awful lot of words when I have the subtitles. I'm listening in that way. So hopefully this will not get repeated. But yeah, So, okay. Gosh, I just don't want to let you... I've been talking here for 40 minutes. This is not exactly a little video clip. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'll be back to show you where I get to with sweeping planes today. Oh, hello again. Just did a big yawn before turning on the camera. So, sweeping planes. Didn't I just say when I filmed earlier that I was going to stitch and then show? Pretty sure I did. So here we go. Latest update on that one. And it's like this area got filled that little bit more again, which is very exciting. So fun to see it next to the start picture. Maybe I should sometime put here the start picture. I don't know. I'm probably too lazy to do it. Yep, that's me. That's me. Oh dear. But in other news, I do have a finish, as I was hoping I would. But I feel absolutely exhausted after that. It was such an effort to finish it that I just feel so tired. See, maybe I should put a white paper underneath, because here it is. There it is. So you can definitely see the color difference better in real life, but I can see it on the camera. So the darkest one, the middle, and the lightest one. But it's sort of subtle, but yeah, you can definitely tell the difference in the blues. Oh, I'm really happy with the way it looks. Very happy that it's finally done, because I couldn't have stitched any more of these houses, these buildings. That was it. I've had enough. I just thought that I was never going to finish this last bit here. But oh, it looks so nice. Looks so nice. And this is my 20th finish for the year. I am absolutely amazed by that. And I haven't even marked it off my list yet. But when I do, like, where is it? Oh yeah, it's one of the newer ones, because I only started it last year. I have now 61 whips left. Wow, that is that is just so amazing. Oh dear me. But I do find it like, in my head, having a finish should get me like super excited, more energized. It's like ready to go for the next one. But at the moment, it just seems like a finish just makes me more tired. Oh. Yeah. It really does. I'm just not quite sure what it is that I need now to get back my oomph. Yeah, I don't know. Just need to figure it out. Daisy. What's going on with that child? So needy in the evenings. I don't know what she wants, because her belly is full. And tonight I've been thinking about going to donate some blood. Haven't been in a long time, because there used to be a thing for many, 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 many years that if you lived in England for 9 months or more during certain years, you wouldn't be allowed to do it. But apparently that was changed a few years ago, so I'm thinking about doing that. So we'll see. We'll see if that ends up happening. Okay, I'm gonna mark the finish now from my whip list and the other list, and might even rewrite my paper pattern whip list while I'm at it. And I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but we'll see. So here's my old list of the paper pattern whips that I wrote. Well, I must have written this towards the end of last year as well, and I've marked off so many things. I wanted to have this just that if there's a time when I want to watch something like on the iPad, so that I want to have like the full screen instead of having like Saga on there or something, that I can just look at this list and then work on one of these. So now I just rewrote this list, so I went from 24 to 13. Wow, that's not a lot of paper pattern ones left now. How exciting is that? Woohoo! Well, it's like 4:30 a.m. and yes, I'm awake, as I always seem to be at this time. Okay, I've been up since like 3. So I've been thinking about that, rewriting my list, my possible finishes list, since it's getting so small now. And yeah, when friend Amy suggested that I write a new refreshed sort of list, I thought, like, I like the idea, but yeah, just then I won't get to the end of that one. But I guess the more I thought about it, it started to feeling like actually a good idea, because I'm really starting to feel quite tired now, and because I've done so many finishes, and that maybe that's why I've been in this like slump, because I just need something, changed, refreshed, to get me back into being enthusiastic about about stitching and getting the numbers down and all that again. And then I chatted my friend Sherry, Heckate's Needle, and she said she kind of takes stock of her whips when she has a finish, like just to see where things are at. And I really like that idea too. So I thought, now that I'm up here and it's all quiet and lovely, that I'd have a good look at my whip list and see what I would add to possible finishes list now. There really weren't many that I could add to the list now, because they're starting to be further from, like, it's going to take like real effort to finish many of them, so they don't feel as likely to be finished this year. So I didn't want to just add anything. At least for that list, I like to add ones that I really feel like I can finish. So I only ended up adding 5 new ones. So there are the 5 from the old list that are still left, and I'm keeping all of those, even though the summer I'm wondering about that. So then I added sweeping planes, because I really think that I can finish that this year, because it's my cycling challenge one. I'm gonna add it, like enter it to another cycling challenge, and that is already getting it close to a finish then. Then spring has come. It's at 62.5%. I think it has under 3,000 stitches left now. Bit trickier to stitch them, but definitely doable. Then I have Echidna Q, which is a Plum Street numbers, one of those stacks, animal stacks. I have very small start, but they don't have a lot of stitches, so if I have this in 26 in 26 challenge, it would really help. Then Kitten Secret Stars. I think that is very stitchable. It is such a fun whip as well. I'm sort of bummed that I just haven't had the time to stitch it more. And last is my current Etsy project by the sea. So in the last quarter, just another one that I just really need to get into and get to finishing it. So these are the ones that I felt like I could add to my list right now. I think that's a good one. Doesn't need to be another list of 20. Yeah. If I can get all of these done still this year, that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. That would get me to 30 finishes this year, which is certainly way more than I expected. But yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm excited about this though. Now I just need to decide what is it that I want to work on now. Well, I do need to do dimensions for today and cycling for today, so I guess I'm going to start with those. And this is what I go to after those are done. Oh, my belly's full. I just made another bowl of that Chinese chicken noodle soup, and oh, it's filling me all. What do you want, Daisy? Oh, what's going on without Daisy? So difficult. Okay, what do I need to show? The usual updates. So first dimensions. Here we go. Is there anything different to it? Well, I did like the half stitches, and then I swapped a different green. But where did I stitch that? I can't remember. But every day it's looking different though. So that's good. Progress is happening. Sweeping planes took just forever to stitch today. We had our rental inspection today, so in the morning it was like just waiting for them to come round, or well, the person, there's usually just one, and it just was taking forever. I then escaped and left Mr. Birds here to deal with it, and I drove like a little bit away and was stitching in the car. A little bit of stitching in the wild. So that was actually fun. So I got most of my stitches, my cycling stitches, done there, and then finished them when I came home. Here it is. So I've been working on this dark bit here. I thought that I'd be dreading this dark bit, but that's been actually the more enjoyable bit to stitch so far. Really, really, really enjoying the progress. feel like every day though, like I dread a little bit like grabbing this and getting going with it, but then once I do, it's like it's fine, you know, and ends up being great. And if I have some thread left on the needle, I often try and finish that so that I can get like at least a few extra stitches each day, because I really want to finish this year, so anything extra will be fantastic. So yeah, I really am feeling worn out after the finishes, so I think I need to just try and stitch something where I'm not heading for a finish. But it's a bit difficult because even because do you remember like when I was working on By the Sea, like the first quarter or the second quarter, I think I even said that like I'm really stitching that for the enjoyment of stitching. But I feel like now that I've gotten to the last quarter, I feel like there's like putting pressure on myself to get it done instead of just enjoying the stitching. And that's why I keep avoiding working on it, which sucks because I really would like to work on it. So I mean, here it is at the moment. I think it's also like the empty space there. It's just like all empty. So I mean, I tried to at least stitch like some of the brown. I'm wondering if I should see what color is there and like keep going so that there's like more enclosed area, because that often helps. Yeah, just could see if that would make working on it a bit easier. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna just find something to watch. And yeah. Try and make any progress, because anything would be good. So I'll just put the picture here and see where I get to. Oh, hello again. Welcome back. I already filmed this little bit and then I had somehow actually not pressed the button. Like what happened? It's the first time filming. My goodness. So it is Friday morning, 11:15 on the 15th. I didn't film yesterday, so let's start with the catch up. Haven't stitched at all yet this morning. I had a bad night. So what? Haven't gotten going yet. Which is a shame because I love my early morning stitching. I love it when I'm already like done all the must stitching like before 8 o'clock or something. It always works well for me. So yesterday I did the usual dimension stitching. Here we go. Oh my god, it's so nice that every day there's more. And this just keeps exciting me because I so want that water to like be gone. Needs to get stitched. So yesterday I did yesterday's stitches, today's stitches, and tomorrow's stitches. So I don't need to get back to this until Sunday. Yeah, that is excellent. Excellent. Quite happy about that. Sometimes it is just like if I'm in the mood for working on it while I'm watching something, it's really good idea to stitch ahead. Let's put that out of the way. Then I got the cycling stitches, so sweeping planes. Gosh, sorry, my phone is plugged in, so I just keep hitting the cable, charging cable. Well, yes, indeed. But here we go. Yesterday was a shorter. It was 142 stitches, I think, something like that. And I kept working on this area. I'm still surprised at how much I'm enjoying working on that, because I thought that that would be like the nightmare part of this one, but no. Oh dear. Oh. So today is the highest stitch day of the cycling challenge, so it's 144 stitches. I don't know, I might be always a few stitches off, but at least the first two numbers should be correct. I'm not quite sure yet, because I'm a little bit tempted to work on the house. And yeah, because it would be nice to have that one actually looking like a house. I think that would be great. So it's either that or just keep working on this. Or whatever, I suppose could just do my usual, just pick the color and just go. But when it's a bigger day with the stitch number, often go for what is then like what I'm most enthusiastic about, so to keep going. Okay, back again. I love it that I can pause now. So I was looking at the days, like, I love it that on, after this, it's going to be very reasonable days, because I suppose the cyclists need, like, after a tough, long day, a bit easier ones and whatnot. But then on Monday is the usual rest day, and Tuesday was like 40-something stitches, so that'll be great. Nice little break. Let's just show it close up. I keep wanting to stitch that bit as well to make this, I don't know even what it is. Is it part of the fence or another fence post or something? Or something to hold the trough or whatever it is. I don't know what these things are here. But as you can see, done some stitching, like there's a lot of white there on the house. I mean, I've done some bits of it, but yeah, it would be just nice to have it actually, that you can easily recognize that it's a house. Obviously a shed or something. No, let's just call it a house. House it is. So when I last filmed, actually I'm gonna leave this here on the desk because I'll be working on it next. When I last filmed, I was going to be working on By the Sea, but I just wasn't feeling great that night, like the day before yesterday. So Mr. Birds took me to the city for a drive, which was great. Even though people were driving so stupidly in the city, it was scary. Like, I would not want to be driving there. Just no. Anyway, last night I finally actually stitched By the Sea a bit. It was great. So I worked on this blue, and doesn't it look so much nicer already? Nice that it doesn't have that big white block there, making me feel overwhelmed. Then I started working on this. Yeah, they are half stitches. Okay, I had to check that. Did I do it correct? Yeah, these very light grey half stitches, because they go sort of here to contain it a bit more. And I realized I had made a counting error. Yeah, so I had to frog it all, frog that area and a bit underneath. I was first just going to leave it because it is just water. So I mean, it's not like it looks like something and will look all wonky or something like that. But I just didn't feel like just fudging, then needing to fudge like everything around there. And yeah, it wasn't that many things. There were a lot of half stitches as well, so easier to frog. So I did that. I restitched the grey bits here, and that's it. Then I didn't feel like stitching anymore last night. I think always after frogging, like, I don't know, I feel like I always need a little break before I get back into it. But yeah, I'm really pleased that I stitched some of that. So I think tonight I'll probably get back into that, which is great because I've been avoiding it so much, so it'll be really nice to actually feel like stitching in. And tomorrow is the Stitchy meetup. I'm gonna bake the orange blueberry cake that I showed in my last Flosstube. I don't know what I'll be stitching while there though, because it's the last time I ended up stitching a fair bit. But yeah, you know it though, that it's often for me it's more about the social thing going there, because I've got all the time in the world to stitch at home. But yeah, I don't know about tomorrow yet. Will I work on sweeping planes? But I'll probably have tomorrow's stitches done by the time I need to go. Do I start another Mill Hill kit? Because I mean, that would be great. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm sure I'll take something with me anyway. Okay, time to get going now with this sweeping planes. Even though, like, every day, I think my average is like 500 to 600 stitches a day. I think that's my stitchy average. Still, when it's like close to 250 for a goal, I start stressing a bit. But I shouldn't, because it's going to be fine. But it's always the same lack of confidence. Okay, anyway, I'll get stitching and I'll show you where I get to. Oh, hello everyone. It is, what do you call it? It is Sunday. Sunday the 17th, 11 in the morning. I had the best time at the Stitchy meetup yesterday. It was just so lovely. Like I say, I'm always nervous to go, even I've been to like a zillion of these monthly Stitchy meetups, but I'm always still nervous because I always worried that I somehow freeze and like can't talk and then just feel uncomfortable, or I worried that I make others then uncomfortable. And I think it's just all in my head. Nobody ever knows if I'm in this mode or whatever. So anyway, ended up being definitely like a social butterfly there. We're sitting and not much stitching was happening. But it's, well, like I always say, it's a lot about the social interaction for me, because I'm alone so much at home, and I can stitch here as much as I like. So that was really fun. Yeah, had a really good time. I even won a raffle prize because it was we have here these like is it like the biggest morning tea or something like that, so people can like arrange those for charity and, you know, invite people, or I don't know what people do. I think it's like organizations might do it or something. So so we had one of those, so everybody was asked to wear something yellow, because I think it was like yellow and blue maybe were the colors this time for it. So I wore my t-shirt with the hearts, with the black and white hearts, but it's, I mean, it's fully yellow otherwise. So. But there was even a raffle there and everything, so I took part in the raffle. And as it happens, when it was time to do the raffle and pull the winners from the box, Mr. Bird's got to be the first one to pull a raffle ticket, and it was mine. Oh, I praised him a lot. What a good husband. I mean, of course, they were all the bits were folded. He couldn't see what he was going to be pulling from this. But that was very exciting. So I got to be the first one to go and pick the raffle prize because there were a few to pick from. It was just so fun. I got like I think it was like a baking pack. So it had like it had a cookbook, and let me go get the cookbook so I'll show it because otherwise I'll forget. Oh, so needed that tea. So this was the cookbook that I got. Very exciting. Might be a little bit scary for me because this will be very much out of my comfort zone, I think. But I had like a first look, and I thought that it was very interesting. Like, it definitely need to read it more because it is so like I know nothing. So I got the cookbook. Then there was a box of tea, which is actually Mr. Bird's favorite tea. It's like, it's something like orange and yuzu. But what orange? It's something, because I don't think it's blood orange. Whatever. Okay, that sort of thing. Anyway, orange and yuzu green tea. And a muffin baking mix and some, what do you call those those paper muffin thingies, which were nice and big. I really like those. And I got some measuring spoons and some biscuits, like wafer biscuits. Americans, do you call wafer biscuits, do you call them cookies as well? It's very puzzling. But yeah, what a fun time. I really just had a good time. I finished my cycling stitches. I think I had like 50 to do, or 40 something. So I managed those barely. But here it is at the moment. I was pretty much, I think, adding that some more of this dark brown. Did some of it at home before I left. But yeah, I was so giggling about that Lego chicken there. It's just so cute. Oh dear. And I was absolutely exhausted when I got home because now how it is, like, I just socializing, even when it's fun, it is so unbelievably tiring. I was so exhausted. So exhausted. It's just unbelievably exhausted. So I didn't do a lot last night until I think it must have been, I was like 8:30 and I was at home like 4. So did some more stitching on this one. So you can see I've been adding these darker blends there. And I did sort of lighter blend somewhere as well. And when did I do this? I think that must have been the previous time, so I would have shown those already. But yeah, I've been doing some of these the darker blues there as well. Bit by bit, I'm adding them. I think it's probably like 2,000-ish stitches to do. Just need to hopefully like every day add a little bit and it'll get done. Oh my gosh. I was up at 3 this morning because I just don't seem to be able to sleep past that. And then I realized that the Eurovision Song Contest was starting at 5. So I figured maybe I should watch a little bit. At least watch Finland and Australia perform. And, well, that's pretty much what I did. And then I just got so tired I did not want to watch it. I didn't want to watch the points because it's always like, oh, Finland is going to win, and there was like Australia's going to win. It never turns out like that. I mean, really, Finland used to be the country who always got 0 points like every year, and it was like, oh, this year Finland is getting such good reception, gonna do well. No, it was still always 0 points. It is really baffling that in the last years, like, for us, certainly we've been successful. So Finland was 6th this time, and Australia was 4th. And I didn't actually mind the winner. Bulgaria won this year, because I watched that and it was a little bit weird, but I didn't mind it at all. So I'm not surprised then that they won. Good on them. Good on them. But yeah, I was just unbelievably tired then after that, and ended up sleeping till 10. And I haven't done any stitching. I only just sat down here, so I look all wild. Made myself a cup of tea and sat down here. So today, I'm back to doing dimensions as well. So I guess I'll start the day with that. Then what? How many stitches for the cycling? 184. Okay. Okay. And I think after that, I'm going to get back to the by the sea. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds great. Mr. Bird has gone to visit a friend, so... And Daisy's having a nap because I gave her a really good breakfast. She was very happy with me, because apparently I give her better breakfast than her daddy does. Oh dear. So anyway, I am going to get something on. I'm almost finished with Chelsea Detective, which sucks because then I have to watch, like, find something else to watch again. Okay. Stitchy time! Hello! I was just thinking, it looks like it's here in the middle of the night. It's only 5:30, but, well, don't often have the lights on in the living room here, because if there's anything here, Mr. Birds is in the office, which is just that way. That way. So... Oh my gosh, I haven't finished. Oh my, I'm so excited. Didn't even mark it down yet. This is finish number 21. Yay! Yay! I can't believe I've got to finish. Wow. So, of course, it's my Etsy project. Well, my bobbin, but Etsy project. It's under the Etsy project umbrella. I've been so struggling to get into that last quarter, and then it was like I got started and all of a sudden here I am. Oh, but like today I haven't done my dimension stitches, I haven't done my cycling stitches, which is only like 40 something, so it was okay to let it, like, leave it for later. I really wanted to work on By the Sea so that I could just get it finished, and it's taken all day. And let me tell you, the backstitching on that design is torturous. It is torture. I feel like just about everything is in between holes, and and so random. And when using Saga for it, like, because you can't see then sometimes where you're supposed to start from, it's like, oh my god. Oh, it was just, oh, that was just so difficult. And I did not do the French knots. I wanted to do all the back stitching, all the other stitches, then have a look at it. Do I need to do them? I know I can see that they could add to it with the texture, like the top of the waves and some splashes and that sort of thing. I just can't bring myself to do them. There would have been like 250 of them. I can't do it. No. So, finish this. And here it is. Oh my gosh. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy that this got called, because like I said, sometimes I think it would have taken a long time for me to pick this, like just feel like stitching it, even though I had bought a pattern. And it was so different to stitch. Like, this was very different somehow from anything else that I've stitched, because it was just like, felt to me like a random flurry of different kinds of, like, different color stitches, and there was mixes of always half stitches and full crosses and blends, and they're just, it was the strangest feeling stitching this one. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh my gosh, it actually looks like something, because it did not feel like that during any point of the stitching. So there's a bit of sand, and there we go. And the legs, like stitching those legs, they never looked like legs, but they look like legs. The dress and the birds and all that water, like I kept stitching like with this dark one, and I was every time thinking like, why has that been picked? It'll look awful, but it just looks like it's just meant to look like. That's just how it is. Yeah, I'm pretty happy, pretty happy about this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It is done. Done. What an interesting pattern it was. So this is called By the Sea. The designer was Natasha? Isn't that a designer name? Natacher. Got several of her patterns, so this was just the first of the many. Wow. This, of course, is only very temporarily getting my my week numbers down. So I am now at 60. Yes. And so, you know, I always put the piece of paper with the name of what got picked on the shelf there, so I can see it all the time. And now I can take it off. That is so fun. So I finished it while Mr. Bird was out, and when he came in, I announced my finish and told him it is time to bring out the Etsy My Bobbin box and randomly pick the next thing to work on. And I did not cheat. I would have cheated if it was a really big one. If it had been like a really big pattern, I would have cheated, because I have too many big ones at the moment. I did not want to bring one on, because these Etsy ones have been fun because they keep changing more often. But still, I do want to stitch all the ones that I have there. So I mean sort of very large. For me, very large. Okay, so the first thing he picked was an Etsy purchase from September 2020. Emil Bisconu. But of course, I've already stitched it. It's because I had this one as like printed out and came across it and thought I would just stitch it. But I haven't got through there to remove anything if I have stitched something extra. This of course still needs to be put together. I am dreading I am dreading it because putting together Biscornus is difficult. Putting together Biscornus on linen or even weave is even harder. So it's kind of waiting for me to feel brave. So it was time to pick again. Let me tell you, I was so nervous. Like him picking this, I was absolutely terrified that it's gonna be something I do not want to stitch. But then I always remind myself, I bought these patterns. You know, if I bought it, obviously I like it. And it will be a good one, right? But you don't always want to feel like stitching something. Okay, let me grab this iPad because I have the next one here. Unfortunately, I do not have Saga for it, so, but it's not a huge pattern, so I should easily be able to follow it from the screen. I thought about just going out to print it, but I'm not sure I can be bothered. I'll think about it. So what got picked? This one pattern was bought. This is from Etsy. It was bought on 8th of June 2021. Hey, and I've already stitched one of their patterns as I've been doing my Etsy challenge. How about that? Just happened to be. There we go. Woolly Warmth. A sheep pattern. That's right. So this one is going to be taped now onto the shelf. And would you like to see what it looks like? So this is by New Leaf Craft. My first finish this year was by them. It was that bear with berries. I think it was like Unbearably Cute or something like that. So here is the pattern I'm going to be stitching. Woolly Warmth. I think it is very, very cute. Now I just have to think about what color fabric I'd like to use. Here we use sort of gray. I don't know. I think get to go through my fabrics and think about it. Because I thought that it was stitched on a bit like greyish blue, but it wasn't. But there's also a blue jumper, so it's like need to look at what color that is. And it only has 7 colors. Wow, that is a very straightforward stitch, I think. Oh no, it has lazy daisies. Where does it? Oh, only 2. I can do 2. I can do 2. Surely I can do 2. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah. Oh, there's a little bit of specialty backstitchy thing because there's a basket in the middle that is kind of weaved. Okay. Well, I'm gonna think about it, whether to get it printed or not. Because I think that if I can't mark things off, then I usually prefer having a printed pattern, because then I can at least use a highlighter or whatnot. So that's pretty exciting. So yeah, I'm pretty happy now. Okay, that's all I have now. I'm gonna start looking at my fabrics and see what I've got and what I might stitch it on. Well, it's time to get the Thursday stitching going. I managed to catch up yesterday. I did not think that I would, because again have hit the worry road a bit, which makes things just harder. Yeah, I really need to get off this road and onto a better one, hopefully soon. So, but before I start stitching for today, I thought I'd just show where we're at. It's so nice to see, like you can clearly start seeing now that there's a building there. That will make stitching this a lot easier, I think. Yeah, I think all I did yesterday was this color here, because it was in quite a few places, like here, these stripes, and then I just started working on this area here. I think I started from down here actually. And I might continue at least a bit of it today for my 100 stitches and see where I get to. Would be kind of nice to start with just working on this house though, just on the left edge, and keep going. Yeah, I don't know yet. And the cycling challenge, yeah, totally up to date with this one as well. What's the number for today? Wait, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 189 today? Is that, no? Monday, Tuesday, okay. So 175 today. So there'll be another bit of progress. Not quite sure what to stitch here today. Maybe I should just go here to the very bottom, do this leftmost one here, and just stitch some of this. Like just have an area finished. And by the way, all these white bits here have already been stitched. They're just white. Because I keep looking every now and then that, what is that where I need to start, like filling the stitches? But no, those are already done. I think the leftmost empty one, probably these ones here. Yeah, these ones and these 2 stitches here. I should work on the sky as well, but I can't be bothered yet. I just can't be bothered. Is there any other like small number day coming up? Oh, I think the smallest one left is 113. Maybe that day I'll do some of the sky. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the chicken one away, leave this one so I can do the 100. But before that, I got my new started. Yeah, the new project started. Maybe I should have said. So this is the new Etsy project, and I realized when I started it that this is the same fabric I used for the sheep with the flower card, the one that was like full of specialty stitches. Didn't even realize until I took it here. So obviously it's like a dedicated sheep stitching fabric now. But white looks really good on it, so I guess it doesn't then surprise me in that way. But yeah, I did a middle start, and I thought I would just start working on the snow that is below the sheep. I'm gonna go this way first, and then I'm gonna count way to the left, and then start working on the sheep and go that way. I think yesterday I did not want to start counting on this one. This one, even though I love stitching on linen, I remember when I was working on the other shape, it was very easy to make mistakes because the holes are not as easy to spot. Like, it's very easy to go the wrong hole here. So I'll have to be a little bit careful. We'll see how it goes, but so I think when I count my way, yeah, I might not count all the way there and just do like bits and see how it goes. But yeah, I better find something nice to watch, and so hopefully I can distract myself from the worrying, because yeah, I really don't want to worry. It's just making me feel so uneasy when I worry. Just, well, not surprisingly, really. Doesn't make anybody happy to be worrying, does it? Yeah. Okay. Feel like I haven't been here for a few days, I think. It is Sunday, 24th of May. Yeah, I really have entered the worry jungle and can't find my way out at the moment. Probably not the best time to be filming, but I need to catch up though, because otherwise I don't know, I fall behind, and I got things to talk about. Hopefully without crying. I decided to take this weekend off from cross stitching. I think I'm just. Maybe I've been in my stitchy slump. I think I'm just a little bit burned out, and it hasn't helped that I've hit the well, like I said, lost in the worry jungle. I wanted to do lots of stuff this weekend, but yeah, does it ever work like that? No, because like I would like to organize stuff. I have lots of like hobby things, you know, rubber stamping, scrapbooking, just everything, but it's like it's a bit all over the place, most of it. So once you start organizing something, then you need to organize something else so you have somewhere to put the stuff. And it goes on and on and on and gets a little bit overwhelming. So but we've just been out for a little bit, got hot drinks, which was lovely. And went down to the beach for a little bit. It was really nice because it's certainly not very busy at the beach in winter time, and the water was very calm, and it was nice to just sit there. Okay, let's just do a stitchy catch up, because even though it was a stitchy free weekend, I did do a little bit of stitching, because I could have left my cycling stitches for tomorrow to catch up, because tomorrow is a rest day. But I wasn't quite sure what to do, so when I was sitting at the desk, I just thought I'll do some of the stitches at least, so that not so much to catch up, and ended up doing both days. So here it is now. It really is amazing, the progress throughout the challenge. So I was working a bit more on the sky now. Went to where the slice ends. That's so that I can just keep filling without having to look at the pattern all the time. But yeah, the bottom part it's really looking so nice. I like it a lot. I think maybe it has like 6, no, wait. So this slice has 646 stitches. I was thinking, how can it have so many? But this area only has 191 stitches, and all the rest is the sky. And like this light blue sort of comes here as well. The white stays white there though. A very tiny bit of back stitching, so only 4 stitches. Yeah, can't wait to get this part done. Quite happy about that. And I'm glad I finally worked on the sky a bit. On Tuesday, it's 113 stitches. Yeah, I think I already said that I might do that, like work on that on the low stitch day, and I think I will. I will just work on the half stitches that day. And that project is now at 72.34%. Altogether, there's 6,070 stitches left. I think I probably have like 1,000 left of the cycling challenge. Yeah, about 1,000 I think. Okay, so I have 5,000 left. If I put it onto another cycling challenge, that's another 3,000 something. So that's like 2,000, less than 2,000 left after that. Yeah, I can do that. Because then it'll be closer to a finish anyway, so a lot of enthusiasm to stitch it. So, I have made some other decisions as well. I am going to take a break from cross stitching in June. The whole month. Yeah. Okay. It's not like a complete break because I still have the challenges that I do want to continue with, but other than that, I will do other things. Don't worry, there's still going to be Flosstube and still going to be the daily Stitchy posts in the Facebook group. But okay. So in June, I do need to do the daily dimensions, WIPGO, who knows what gets called for WIPGO, and the 26 in 26 challenge. So those are the only things I'll be doing. And I will most likely do like maybe a couple of weekends during when I do cross stitching. So do like a good catch up on dimensions and the others. And with WIPGO, I might work on those already once they get cold. So do them a little bit early. Just gonna try and prepare myself like for the month. So what is it that I'm going to do? Those who have been watching me from the start, you might remember that at one point I even created like a wheel for all the projects, all the other Stitchy projects that I have. So I bought like quite a few different kinds of kits over the years, and I have so badly wanted to do those, but I get really scared because, yeah, I'm just always so scared of doing the new things and making a big mess and then feeling stupid or not. Yeah, I still can't get it to click there that crafts really, it isn't perfect anyway. And when you're doing something for the first time, you know, need to be quite a huge natural talent to get it perfect when there is no perfection anyway. But yeah, it still doesn't quite click there. So I remember I spun the wheel on the phone and got my first project to work on, and that's as far as I got. I never finished that first project. So that didn't go quite to plan. Like, I've still been thinking about it. Like, it must be like 2.5 years ago or something, or 2 years ago, when I did that wheel thing and gathered all my kits, and I wrote the list and everything. So I'd really like to work on those. So I've got some felt ones, like different kinds of things to create from felt that I bought, like nice kits. And I had a subscription box at one point for really nice crafty projects. I think I only have one thing left from that one. Then I have some slow stitching kits that I've really have wanted to get into those, but I'm scared because I haven't done it before. I haven't really watched anybody else do it, so I feel like I just don't quite know what I'm doing. But I think that is most definitely something that you can get better only by doing it. Because don't know like the fabrics, like what do they do, and what kind of stitches you put in there and all that. So just have to throw myself into it. I've got some really nice kits though. They were like locally made. I think I got one from UK as well. Oh my gosh, I think I have 5 slow stitch kits. Woo! Then I have at least one sashiko, which is like to make a bag. But how am I going to put that bag together? Like, that is already terrifying. I remember I fairly recently looked at the instructions, and I was like, huh? I have no idea. I think I'll just have to take my time and ask people who sew and see how it works out. And I think in the bag there was also one of the what's the historical thingies aside, like what's their kit branch called? Because I got at one point I got like a few of their kits, and I recently, if you remember, I fully finished the bag. Still pretty proud of that one. Where's my bag? Still hasn't been used, but finally fully finished this one. Oh my gosh. But I noticed in my bag of projects, there was another one of theirs that I have stitched it like forever ago, but never then framed it. It came with the hoop to frame it in. So I think I need to do that as well. So just a month to try and do these things, and I feel like the big challenge is just going to be just to be okay with making tons of mistakes and not you know, the things might look a bit wonky or whatnot, but there's nothing wrong wonky. Like, if somebody did something crafty and they showed it and it was really wonky looking, I would absolutely love it. I really would. Yeah, I'm just a little bit nervous. I took out the one that was called when I did the wheel spinning, and that one was this kit by Corinne Lapierre. It's in the UK. I think she still does these felt ones, many different kinds. And she's got a book. I got her book as well, and I bought like lots of felt, so it's just been waiting. So this was just like to create the bird, and you do the decorations as you wish, and this is as far as I got. I started decorating the one side. And then I got stressed because this is where I ran out of ideas. and it was like whatever I was thinking didn't seem quite right, or not good enough, or not enough decorations, or whatever. Like I don't quite want mine as full as that one. And then I was like, oh, do I need to put more flowers? And then I started stressing that the other side of this bird, that how do I get the flowers to look identical? But will they look identical? Like, do they need to look identical? I don't think so. But yeah, I stress about all these things. So I was looking at this one because I took this to the beach so that I could just read the instructions again while sitting in the car, have no other distractions. All I need to concentrate on this one. That is often something that works. Yeah, so I took it out, asked Mr. Bird what does he think I could do, and said they would be nice if it had some sort of lines here, like maybe a longer one and a shorter one, so they would look even more like the feathers or wing. And I was like, well, I don't know what color. But I think I'm not going to do any more of these flowers. I mean, what I had done lazy daisies. I think they look nice. So I think I'm just going to take some more black and just do a line, like a curved line there, and then another one above it. I think that's what I'm going to do with this one. And it says to also decorate maybe a little bit of the tail. And I thought maybe just do a couple of stripes there, or 3 with the yellow. So fairly simple one, because that's what I like though. And I think I'll be fine. And then I need to start decorating the other side. And once that's done, then it's sewing these together and filling it, and I would have a decoration to put somewhere. Yeah, I have at least 2 of her kits. I think they're really nice. And I know that Sherry as well from Hecate's Needle, I know she had some of her kits as well more recently. Wow, this is 2017. Yeah, I always get these things and I'm so excited to do them, and once they arrive I just get too scared and yeah, don't do anything. No good, no good, no good. Okay, I think it's gonna be fine. Why does her wing look so big? I'm sure I did mine according to the instructions. Does that matter now? No need to concentrate on these things that don't really matter so much. Anyway, so next month, yeah, there'll be floss tubes, but there'll be a bit of cross stitching and a bit of other stitchy hobbies. Okay. Oh, lemon ginger. Lemon ginger is just always so good. I think that's all that I have now. I just feel like as soon as I stop, I need to start working on that. I can do it. 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 Okay. It is Monday. Oh, slept all morning because I slept so badly again at night. It's a never-ending thing. So this is where I got to yesterday. Still couldn't get it finished because I stressed too much. I was stressing about trying to make this look like that one, because that one looks much neater to me. I just couldn't do it. But I mean, does it really matter that it's not exactly the same? I think it's close enough. So that's how I'm going to leave the decorations on that one. And I'm going to try and do this one the same. Not, not quite sure how to make it the same, but well, like with that bit, you know, close enough, it'll have to be good enough. At least I made progress, you know. So, oh dear, beak has been left behind. So it is time to get back to cross stitching now, and wrote a bit of a little list for myself. So what I have still to do, like in May and then in June. So dimensions, I have 10 days to do because I'm 3 days behind. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So I'm thinking today dimensions is all I'm going to be working on, because it's the cycling rest day. So I'm not behind with cycling at all, so that's good. I'll do it tomorrow, my usual daily stitches for that, and continue. So the morning, I think tomorrow, yeah, I'll do the cycling challenge first. Oh yeah, it was the 113. And then I will work on the moving stitches for 26 in 26. So that's 500 stitches. And yeah, with the dimensions, like, I'm not stressing about it. Like, I don't stress about if I fall behind, because even if I would just do a little bit each day, like a bit of extra to catch up, sooner or later I'll catch up. That'll be just fine. So June, I ended up writing down, like, if I only do my challenges, this is what I would have to do in June. So, and this movement is actually, like, one of these is this May here, because it ends on June 3rd. So 14. Will there be 2 of these in June anyway? Oh, I don't know. Can't think of how many days June has. But yeah, it's not too bad, especially if I can do any of the whip goat before June and then do dimensions even weekly. So it just helps me to have it written down, so that I've got like an image in my head of what is involved. But yeah, let's get on with the dimensions. I think I would like to move the fabric a bit, so that I'd like to stitch this bottom part here. So, but I still got needle with thread here, so I'm gonna get on with that color until I run out of it, and I think I will then move the fabric a bit. Not looking forward to that at all, but it has to be done. So what can you do? Oh, good morning from Laura's Stitchy desk. It's Thursday, May 28th. I can't remember. When did I last film? Oh, yeah, bit fallen behind. Been just so tired. So tired and worrying. I'm feeling good this morning, so that's great. I'm really chuffed because yesterday I ended up releasing a new kit parade video. Hadn't done one since first starting this channel, so that was a long time ago. All of a sudden I just thought, yeah, I think it's time to do a kit parade. And it was so nice to see all my kids, because I feel like it had been absolutely forever since I last had a good look. Because I'm just trying to get the numbers down, so I haven't really dared to look at my kids very much. So that was nice. But yeah, this morning need to do a catch up. It's 5 a.m. I've been up for about an hour. Been doing a little bit of stitching, and I need to get on with the 26 and 26. I thought let's get a start on that, so that it's easier to see what is it that I've actually stitched. But first, let's have a look at Lakeside Village. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh. So I've been stitching a lot here. I moved the fabric so that I could access the bottom part here. So I've been doing the black and the blend here, which has been great. I've really enjoyed doing it because I've had the space there. And then I've been working on the wall a bit there. And who knows what else. Those are like the most obvious ones that I've worked on. But finally, it looks like something that makes me so happy. Yeah, I think last time I had done some of the black. That's right. Sorry if I keep saying the same things, but yeah, at the moment it's a bit hard to remember what I've already shared. Okay, so let's put that there. Then the cycling stitching is still ongoing. I'm really happy that even though it's been it has felt like a very difficult month, I'm so glad that the cycling challenge has been going on, and I've been able to make progress on sweeping planes every day. And I really have enjoyed always seeing the where am I now and where did I start from, because the progress really has been amazing. I'm actually going to put here a picture of where I've started. So, and then put here where it's at the moment. Isn't that amazing? I mean, gosh, it is amazing. It really, I'm so like it blows my mind, because I've been working on this quarter of the pattern. It's 4 slices sort of thing. So I think this is actually fully done. It may have a couple of bits of backstitching, but it was very little. And 3 stitches missing here. And then it's the half stitchy sky. That's what I need to work on. Fill that and bring that up to here. I mean, it gets wider here. So, yep, that's what I'll be working on next. But I'm done for today, and there's only 3 days left of the cycling challenge. It has gone so quickly. So that's 482 stitches left. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the sky, and I'm gonna move this fabric. So when you next see this, I think I will have moved the fabric. I'm not quite sure how much these stitches come to, but oh my gosh, I am so excited at this progress. So yeah, I really need to work on the 26 in 26, because yeah, it's already been a week since this fortnight started, so I really need to get going with it. But I'm gonna get it done today. I'm not too worried. 500 stitches, I think I can do it. I need to do a lot of cooking today, but yeah, I still think I can do it. I'll do it in bits. So here is the start picture, And I am going to be working on, let's see, where does it start properly? This quarter here. And that is a little bit over 500 stitches with back stitching. So that's what I'm gonna concentrate on. And I hope that it'll look amazing when I next show this. Time to get on with it. I'm so happy to be feeling better this morning. Okay, it's Friday night, 6:20 on the 29th. And yeah, ignore me. Just have one of the heat pillows, because when it feels really cold in the house, I just like to sometimes put this on the shoulders and get a bit warmer. Of course, it's nice as well if there's achy shoulders or anything from stitching a lot sometimes, you know. But I thought I'd better show you what I've been stitching. Still not stitching a lot. Just getting the challenge stitching done, and that's it, but that's all right. Well, I got sweeping planes here first, so cycling challenge. Only 2 days left. That feels just so weird. Here it is after today. So I said I finished the this blue now up to the edge of the quarter, and then started working on the blue, this lighter blue. So need to just do that bit as well. I might work on that tonight because I just don't quite know what to do. So I think I'm going to maybe watch some Rosemary and Thyme, because I found that on binge. So I've been watching season 1. Just be really great. It's been really nice to have that on. So I thought I might watch a bit more of that and finish that so I can move the key snap. That will be so exciting. Get to the last bit. So this is now over 75% done. Very exciting. Then of course, as usual, Lakeside Village. Here we go, and today I was adding this blend here, blend half stitch. I was doing that quite a bit, but surely I must have done something else, because did I really do 100 stitches worth? Well, I must have, because the counter doesn't lie. So there we go. There is that. And I'm still happy that it is now over 50% done. And yesterday I was going to be working on the Moomin, and I did get my 500, well, it was sort of 500 plus stitches, and that bottom left quarter is now fully done, back stitching and everything. So I'm pretty excited about that. So that bit is fully done. Very happy about that. It's just really exciting when a part of a project is like it's completed. You don't need to add anything else to it. Looks really nice. I think I'm next going to go up and do that, which is gonna be a lot of these blue stitches with 1 strand and 2 strands, I think. I'm really looking forward to that one so much, but it needs doing. So I think this quarter was like 1,000 stitches, if I remember right. So he has to wait now anyway for a little bit before I get into that. And yeah, I just wanted to say, like, the feedback from Kid Parade has been really nice. I'm so glad that people have enjoyed seeing all those kids. And yeah, it's always fun to watch Kid Parades, isn't it? Well, just about any kind of parades. I mean, they're nice to watch when they're stitchy ones. Okay, I'm gonna get Rosemary and Thyme on, and Oh dear. Oh, and do a little bit of stitching. Okay, I'm back again because I did that little bit of the sky, and now it is time to the key snap. So I thought I'd show how it looks like at the moment. Oh dear, I think that's where the key snap has been pressing a bit. It looks so pretty though. Wow, looks so pretty. I do like it a lot. Just the last bit now to do. Feels like it feels so enormous though. Okay, that's all I had to show. So what is happening here? I think it might be time for a new start. I am still feeling super tired today. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yep, definitely need to start working on my sleep. Get it a bit better. And just better life in general. But for now, just a second. Let's have a quick look. If I can, I don't know if I can actually fit it here because I can. Here is the sweeping planes now that I have moved it. So I did today's stitches and I have only one more day left tomorrow, 131 stitches, and then the Giro d'Italia challenge is done. So I am pretty happy, and it has been really nice to get started with the stitches here. Might just as well grab Lakeside Village as well, because I only need to show the bottom. So I've been still going with this blend here. It's like light grey and dark grey. Or is it black? No, it's black and grey. So I started going from here, and this is where I went. Oh, I did these bits, I think, yesterday. As usual, can't remember what I did what day because I work on it every day, so it's a bit confusing. So I got still the needle standing up here. That means I've still got some thread on the needle, so I'll just continue with that blend tomorrow, and who knows what I'll do after that. I'd love to do all these half stitches, but I need a break every now and then. I keep wanting to come and keep filling this bit as well. So that could be something I'll go to next, and then go do some half stitches again, and something like that. Threads on top, so I won't lose them and get all mixed up. But this is the kit that both lovely Charlie Feathers and I have, and been wanting to start it together, but of course she's had to wait because I haven't been really wanting to do new starts. But I actually feel ready to start it now. I think because, like, now that I've done those stitches for today, I really want to just potter about and sorting the threads with this and getting it ready to be stitched. Like, that has been nice. So here's the, I think it's this side that is used for this one. I thought that it was going to be maybe this side, but the pattern does mention Amazing Grey, so I believe it is in fact this side. So that's what I'm gonna go with, and hopefully it is the right thing. But yeah, I already did the cross so that I can mark the middle. So I am going to do middle start, but then probably will make my way somewhere towards the edge. Not sure yet. We'll see how it'll work out. Got the beads here. I don't usually sort out the beads. Like when it's time to do beading, I just empty the bags into one of those trays that have like a few slots, so then I can just fish them out from there when I need them. And there's the little turtle button that will go here to the right side. And look at this. I've sorted the threads. And yes, using the organizer that I finished. Did I finish this last month? Isn't it so pretty? Because it has 20 colors, so I decided not to go with the small organizers. It was a good chance to get to using this one. And when I use these organizers, I just put them in the order that they are on the list, and this time I also mark just the numbers there, just in case if I just quickly need to look at which one is which. But usually with the Mill Hills there's less color, so I don't even bother then numbering them because they're just in the same order as they are on this list. But since this had more, I thought it was better to do that. Yeah, that is really pretty. So I better send a message to Charlie that it is time to get this started. She said she's all ready to go. She already has it in a project bag and everything. It's all good and ready. I have no idea what speed up. Oh, look at my hand shaking. I have no idea of the speed I'll be stitching this, but I don't think it's going to be very fast. And next month, well, I'm going to be stitching other things. So I feel like all my cross stitching plans are like up in the air at the moment. Just don't know what I'm gonna do. And something else as well. I had a look at the WIPGO calls for June. Mine were Little Red Riding Hood, which is the RTO kit, and the Dimensions kit, Sunset Mountain Trail. But I have decided to ditch my WIPGO for the rest of the year, and it just wasn't working for me this year. I think what I picked there were just I was just dreading stitching them a bit too much. There were quite a few sort of bigger things that I just didn't feel ready to take out and work on. I feel like will need more time for those. Like to get reacquainted when it's time to stitch them. So I decided it was best just to ditch WIPGO now and continue with other stitching. And of course, as I'm not feeling the best at the moment, so I'm sure that's part of the reason as well. Haven't written my June stitching plan yet either. Let's have a quick look at the May. I mean, I haven't. Where's my red pen? There it is. Because I have actually done those. So Lakeside Village, just have the last day to do. WIPGO, well, I did do WIPGO. That one went to the restart pile, so I did that, which went from 5.75 to 11.97. It was the Riolis kit. I haven't done a tick here, but I have done the Moomin and the Sea and the Reflections of Amsterdam. And Giro d'Italia, I of course just have the last one left. And that's it. May plans have been accomplished. Was there anything else now? Gosh, I so hope that next month I'll start feeling better. I really need to do something to improve the way I feel, so. But I've certainly got ideas for that, so not totally lost with what I need to do. But I think I'm gonna grab the first color, do the first couple of stitches, and then send a message to Miss Charlie. Okay, so much for coming back here in hour and a half or whatever I promised in the first video. This time it is in fact already Friday, so like 4 days later. It's been a really tough week. Gosh, even the weather has been just absolutely miserable and so dark and cold. And yeah, I'm struggling to function a bit at the moment, so. But today, I'll be feeling a bit better. I think must be a little bit because it's a bit sunny outside, and managed to have a shower last night. Yeah, so I figured I'd get the Flosstube ready so I can post it. Hey, what's up, Daisy? What's up? How about you go say hi to your daddy? So I am not sure what is going to happen with Flosstubes now for a while. I've barely stitched this week. Well, barely done anything really this week, but yeah, definitely not much stitching. Just quickly show whatever updates I have. What I hadn't filmed yet. So this is where Sweeping Plains ended up. This was after the last day of the Giro d'Italia. So it was really nice to get some of the going there. The Mill Hill, I just did a start and then went all the way down to the bottom, but that's it. Haven't touched that one either since starting it. What is this thing doing? So just going in the bag. But it was nice to use the bag that I finished. Yeah, I forced myself to do the dimension stitches every day this week, so just that I don't fall too far behind, and I try and do at least a little bit each day. So I did a lot of the half stitching here to get the water, and I think that looks pretty good. I think today I stitched a bit of the wall, I think. No, I think that was yesterday. Today I was looking on this light grey, so probably can't see very much of it. But yeah, definitely going and looking good, so I'm gonna try my best to keep up with that. Mormin is waiting to be stitched, so I've just moved it on the Q-snap, so need to do the 500 stitches on that bit when I can. I think for the challenge I got time until the 17th, so there's still plenty of time to do that. But yeah, I'm not sure if I will be able to film. I guess that depends on, well, whether I can do any stitching in the first place. I mean, I had such nice plans for this month with doing the other kinds of stitching, but yeah, it's been a really tough start for the month, so I'm not sure. Not sure what will happen. Either I don't know, beat the demons in my head and manage to do stitching like normal and surprise with the regular Flosstube, or there might be a shorter update here and there, or just a longer break. I don't know. Yeah. Now a bit like, should I add something else to the Flosstube before I, or especially if it'll be a bit of a break. Maybe we should do a shop tour, because it's a really nice shop that I would like to look at together with you, so maybe we'll do that, and then I'll give you my little waves and whatnot, and remains to be seen what will happen. I don't know. Okay, let me grab my iPad and we'll have a quick look, because a little while ago I added a couple of patterns from that shop into my wish list on Etsy, so I would love to show what I added, and let's have a look at the other patterns there too. Okay, so this is the shop I thought we'd have a look. It's a Ukrainian one, patterns by Ferik. Not quite sure how that's pronounced, but I thought we'll have a look. I haven't actually looked at all the ones there, so it'll be nice for me as well. Well, you can immediately see the two that I've added to my wish list. First one, I mean, yeah. How, oh my gosh, look at the dust on this. How could I not add this to my wish list? I mean, isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Just beautiful, beautiful chickens. Of course, it's full coverage, but still beautiful chickens. I do like it a lot. And this one, oh my gosh, like, this is just incredible. I love these pigeons. I think they're just so wonderful. Gosh. Just a second. Let's see. Oh dear. I get at least some of the dust off. Oh boy. But yeah, this one is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Lots of turquoise backstitching in the sky there. I love this pattern. So wonderful. So let's have a look. What else is there? Well, I think everything is going to be cute here. Oh, even that's just so adorable. And the pig in the bath. I even like this one. I've seen somebody stitch this, and I think I like the colors, like a totally different Santa. And I really like it. It's always nice when something is like a bit unusual colors, and I love the beard. And that the Santa's got antlers as well. These pigs are so cute as well. There's another one, bit crazier looking one. And for the frog lovers, I mean, that's so surely a really cute one to get. I like that. I really like that, actually. I think what appeals to me are the hearts and the plant thingy there in the background. Oh, look at the bear. Oh dear. Oh, there's a colourful Christmas tree to go with the Santa as well, if you wanted to buy like 3 with the reindeer and the Santa and the reindeer and the tree. Surfing sheep. Oh, very cute sheep. Many really nice Christmas ones in here. Oh, there's the whole duck family. Or is it like best friends out for the weekend? Weekend away at an Airbnb or something. Oh, yet another frog. Oh, that's really cute. With paper airplanes. Oh dear, there's 2 bats. And coffee. Let's have a look. Oh dear. Oh, that is adorable. I'm not even a coffee drinker, but somehow, yeah, that don't. And I don't like bats. But this one, I do like this image though. Another Valentine's frog. I mean, even this one was a Valentine's frog. And there's the colourful reindeer. Love the scarf that he has. And if you like stitching little cottages, little houses, what a gorgeous peony one. Oh, there's a nice stocking. I like these weird looking Santas. That head is so narrow. I like the massive beard. Oh, that's a beautiful biscorner. Wow. I hope you are looking at these. Did you get your phone out or your iPad? Are you looking at the same time? Because I know some of you do that. I can see you. Oh, there's a little cherry house. Oh, look how pretty the raspberries are. I could see myself stitching that one. And for any cat lovers, this one, I love this berry. I do not like snails, but have a look at the berry though. Isn't that incredible? I love the colors of it. And that would look so nice on many different color fabrics. It's amazing. It really is amazing. I don't know what it is about this one that feels to me a bit as well. Oh, that's way too full on for me. But if you love purple, that would be for you. Oh, that is very pretty as well. Amy, are you watching? It's a nice white flower. Know you like stitching white flowers. Does it have a lot of back stitching or not? It really doesn't. I mean, it's the edges and some straight ones there. You could totally do this one. It's really pretty. Oh, there's a nice full coverage Christmas one for anybody wanting. This really is nice Christmas ones. That is very sweet. Beachy. Gothic playing card. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at the fairies' skirt. Gosh, look at that. All the pretty beads. Of course, it is totally not a pattern for me. But that doesn't come as a surprise to anyone. Oh, that on the other hand is amazing. Yes, I have to have a look at it. Wow. Oh, I love the colors. I of course love the back stitching. Oh, that is so beautiful. Another white poppy. Could easily add more things to wish list. Oh, is there yet another poppy? Yeah. A lemonade stand. Look at the crafter. Even a bit of landscape. Oh, Easter chicken looks cute. A lemon house this time. Oh, Trevi fountain. Certainly never that empty. Been a very long time since I've been there. Oh, that dragon, that is lovely. What a sweetie. Another Valentine's Day one. Love it, love it. I don't think I would stitch it, but I would want to. I think I like the hearts and the crazy look in the eyes. So many patterns here. I like these grapes. Oh, there's another Valentine's dragon. Just as crazy as the other one. That is beautiful. So many really, really cute characters here. It's actually quite pretty, this, like an Easter sampler kind of thing. Some of these come up twice. I'm not. Oh, because they're kids as well. Okay. That's it. Made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed looking at this one. And yeah, these two, so cute. Okay, so that was it. I really hope you enjoyed that. Which patterns did you like in that shop? Because that shop really has super lovely patterns. Like I'm looking at that pigeon one right now, and it really is adorable. It really is. Okay, but yeah, that's all I have this time, and yeah, not quite sure what will happen now. So I'll hopefully see you soon, and if you don't see any Flosstubes coming for a bit, you know, I hope you'll stay here anyway and go watch the old ones. Go watch those kid parades and the annual whip parades again or something. And I'm definitely gonna come back. Just not quite sure of the timetable yet. So I'll see you sooner or later. Okay, bye for now. Okay, just a little addition here. How did this video get to be almost 3 hours long? I thought it was an hour and a half. Oh wow. And I forgot to say Finland is the ice hockey world champion this year. So that was great news. Way! Beat Switzerland in the final.